at the moment, which is so weird.
It's not working.
I don't. No, it's. No, we're streaming now.
Oh,
Yo, are we there?
hi, Sam.
Hey.
Look at that. Look at that.
Oh shit! I got one of those fucking. Oh god.
Whoa, geez, guy. Whoa, you being interrogated or something?
Yes.
I got one of those lights for when I'm on calls.
Oh yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
you can actually see his face.
Yeah, make sure.
I gotta
no
step
one-
back. I
make
gotta
sure
step
you're-
back a little bit.
A little bit.
Make sure you're not sleeping behind those Zoom calls.
Did I leave again today without my credit card? Jesus. You thought I didn't need to spend any money.
Yeah, definitely not.
Alright.
Probably better that way.
Well, definitely misread where we're filming tonight.
Oh, she thought it was gonna be in the garage where it's 115 degrees.
I guess I didn't think about it. I just
Hey, it's like Beakram podcasting.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
He obviously didn't hear. And I was like, okay,
He just said he'll be in a room, and I was like, okay.
our bedroom. Even though it's pretty hot in here too. I mean, it's running at least about 4 degrees hotter than the rest of the house. That's for sure.
Dang
It's
insulation
hot
and
everywhere.
proper construction.
It's hot everywhere.
You can. It has different settings on the thing. Hang on. No, back here. There's a little. Here, which one do you want? Hang on. Here, you tell us which one looks better.
Oh.
Wait, hang on.
Off.
Right?
Off.
Is that better?
That better?
Is that better?
Oh,
For that? I don't know. There's like a bunch of different.
you know what? That might actually work for my.
For that?
Oh,
Oh, you see,
I'm
now
needing
you-
a little
now
more.
you-
Leave it.
Now you realize that you like it. Where are you
Let's
at?
get a glare.
Right?
A little more. We go a little. Okay, maybe something like that.
You see and hear me?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're good.
Oh, okay.
You look. I see your
I was off
awesome.
before, and I was like,
I see your awesome fan up top. You're looking yellow. You're not looking as clean and crisp as I am right now.
yeah, definitely not. No.
We gotta
Oh,
get
yeah.
you. I'm gonna send you one of these lights from Amazon. Fantastic. Clips right on your situation.
Yeah, I'm looking like the Stone Ages over here.
The,
Before,
you know what's funny is
before HD TV.
the fan in the background is actually makes it really look
Yeah,
like
it's trippy.
very
Try to cut it
Very
out.
old
It's
school.
not so bad. But it's a ceiling fan. It's fucking hot, like you said.
I know.
Oh, trapped up in this guest room, sweating it out with the dog. He's all heavy breathing over here.
You always have a dog up there.
He likes to sit by me.
Don't you have like 2 of those big fuckers?
Nope, just one.
Didn't you have
Just
two?
the one.
Didn't you have 2?
We did. Remember, we had the story. You know the story. We had to get rid of the one because they fought all the time.
I think I actually
Bad
blocked that
fighting.
stuff out.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll drink one out for my lady.
What do you got there? Is that like water?
Yeah, the water. That's dehydrated.
Hey, I've got both.
What's up? So funny, like nothing's really happened since the last time that we did a podcast.
Yeah. Do we want to even call it a podcast? I mean, I think it was just more or less just like getting together on the internet and shooting the shit. And if you just want to join in, you can. And listen to us blabber. Like, we don't have like a specific thing we talk about.
No, I think it's just that's us, you know, it's our personality and who we are and whatever topic we decide to get on, you know.
Yeah.
You
No.
know, it work, whatever.
What do we think of
Whatever
the
the say, you
Where do
know,
we want to go? It's been so
wins.
long.
What's up?
It's been so long. What should we get cracking on? We're already so late.
You know, I don't know. There's not much going on these days.
So
Oh, you know what? I have a major raccoon problem in the garage. I don't know if we want to talk about that. That's fun.
So I'm sure you don't want to do your show from in the garage then.
No.
You get the trash pandas in there.
Oh,
There's a minor league baseball team named after the trash pandas, and it's a raccoon. That's what a trash panda is.
oh yeah, these motherfuckers. I mean, they don't give up. Now I have to hide the food, and even last night. Oh, even last night there was one that kept coming in and then just drank all my water, all the cat's water. It's crazy. The other night there was 3 of them in there. I was like, oh my god. I mean,
had they hissed at you and tried to?
Oh yeah, a couple of them ran real quick, and then one just sat in there and just looked at me. They just don't. They have they're ballsy. They just don't care.
They'll bite you.
Well, finally, I got my BB gun. I shot a couple in the face.
Oh damn!
Yeah. Oh, it's getting serious. Oh yeah, it's getting serious here. I mean, I found
the traps. There's traps you can set.
But I got cats. That's the problem. I have outdoor cats.
Oh shit! They'll fight each other.
My cats don't even. My cats stay a mile away from them. They just sit in the backyard chilling, and then those puppies come around, and they're just like, "What? I'm not even getting close to those trash pandas, motherfuckers."
Yeah, they'll bite a goddamn fucking paw off.
I see their claws too. Their fucking claws are just
claws or teeth. Yeah, I've seen people where they just rushed after people. I remember when living in Dana Point though. That was a big problem with them down there. Every time I'd go to the dumpster or something like that night, go throw something away. There was a shitload of them. I remember they're climbing up the trees. They're everywhere.
You must get something around your backyard over there, huh?
I don't get raccoons though.
Not raccoons, but we've got to get something. No yotes or anything.
Rats.
That's why you need some cats.
Fuck no.
Cats will take care of the rats, though.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want a damn cat. Wife's allergic anyways.
Mine too. That's why we make them outdoor cats.
Oh, yeah.
But then they have to come in the garage to eat food. So then they're semi-outdoor, indoor cats. And then that brings in raccoons into the garage. So, yeah, but yeah, I don't have a rat problem anymore.
So the cats keep the rats away, but the cats don't invite the raccoons over to party. Is it kind of
Well, here's the thing: the raccoons are they're like the guys that show up at the party that just walk in, whether they're invited or not. They know there's a party there. They know the kegger is in the garage. Yeah. The kegger's there.
They know they're coming over, and the kegger is.
And then my cats are they're like, this is too big of a crew. We're just going to let it come in and hit the keg and go.
Hopefully they leave early. Hopefully they don't overstay their welcome.
Oh, no. Even last night on the fucking Ring camera, I was watching they were coming, I thought, at 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. Last night, they were coming at 3:45, 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Little
bastards.
Become a problem,
I will admit that it is probably the brightest bedroom I've seen. It's very nice.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. So my wife is a professional, so she's on calls all the time. And I'm in her office, our bedroom.
Professional for what?
Oh, she works for Blue Spaces furniture company out of Yorba Linda, California. She's the head furniture director.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
She's the rock star. She's a killer. she's killing it.
Nice.
I'm the one that goes crazy at home.
Yeah.
The fucker.
School starts soon. Kids going back to school.
Have yours gone back, right?
They go back Tuesday.
We don't go back to the 31st.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, yeah, I remember you guys being out like a couple weeks later than us too. So yeah,
Hey, guess
we're
what?
back to that grind.
The summer fucking grind, man. Holy shit balls.
Oh, well, you're talking about the summer grind because
Uh,
yeah, you're at home dealing with the kids, but then I'm talking about like the grind as far as dealing with the kids during the school year.
so guess what? This is my first year. This will be the first year that I will have both children in school from 8 o'clock in the morning till
2,
2 o'clock.
2:15, 2:35.
So,
What are you gonna do with yourself?
so first of all, I will start riding the bike at least 3 to 4 mornings a week.
The
100%.
stationary bike.
Yes, I am gonna drop at least. You're gonna see. We're gonna do this. I am gonna say this. It's gonna happen. And once they're in school, I'm gonna fucking work off about uh, 30 pounds. Is what I'm going for.
Okay.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna fucking ride this shit off one way or
So,
the other.
I mean, for anyone who's tuning in or anything, we're not sure exactly what weight you're at or what your body type looks like right now. And I'm not going to say like not mine, but I mean, you can show.
But it's
if you
not that
want.
great. It's not great. It's dad bod and stuff. Full
Yeah.
dad
Okay.
bod.
Okay. All
Dad
right.
bod. It's not bad.
All
It's
right.
in.
Yeah.
It
All
just
right.
I'd love.
So where are you at weight wise right now?
I probably so I'm at what am I 5'10", and I'm probably sitting at about 192, 93 probably.
What's your goal?
If I'd love to think that 169, 170,
69. That's a good number.
169, 170 would be
Okay.
nice. If I could get to maybe let's just call them maybe 175.
Okay.
If I could get there, let's say I could maybe drop like.
Are you pretty quick at losing weight? Can you lose weight pretty quick?
Once I start working out and I start grinding, I can drop it pretty quick. For
Okay.
Sure.
What do you think's the culprit of putting the weight on?
Not working out.
Just not working out.
Not
you're not like a terrible shit eater, like food eater.
Not the greatest eater, but I know that I can control my weight if I work out. If I work out and sweat and get like a grind on, and I do that 3 to 4 days a week, I can maintain and like start to maintain a lower weight. And I could still maybe splurge and, have fun weekends or something,
Yeah.
But I used to run.
Alcohol's also,
Yeah,
that's a big culprit when it comes to weight.
For sure.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta kind of tone the booze down. That'll help take some weight off too.
Absolutely. So it's like you got to keep it to the weekends, kind of a thing,
Of course.
Or
I try to keep it to the weekends too. Any day, any why.
Or keep it to clear liquor, I think might be better.
Yeah, brown liquor. I hear you.
Brown liquor? What is that, bourbon?
This one is considered a bourbon, but I think it could be whiskey bourbon just because it's made out of Tennessee. Sorry.
Oh,
that's
right.
another day.
Oh, that's right. You're a fucking you're like it has to be. Is it like champagne has to be made in fucking France and bourbon has to be made in fucking
Kentucky?
Is that the same? Is that
you know what? I think that could be stretched. I think that because there's California companies, there's out of Texas and Denver, Colorado that are making bourbons, but yeah, I think it's. I'm not gonna. I was more or less just joking with that comment because
me too.
Like, I can really give two shit. I don't give two shits. Like, better just fucking taste good. That's all I gotta say.
It's not about the barrel. The full barrel.
It's as long as it's in that bourbon-esque family, I'm fine with it being considered a bourbon, even though it's out of Kentucky. Not like a Irish whiskey or like a Scotland, Scotch. Like those are. I get it. Those are.
Not that you care.
Bourbon for me is more or less like American made.
Yeah. Not that you think about it or even thought about it.
Not that I've ever like read about it or talked to people about it. Nope. Just that's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it comes off the top of your head. I've been hearing about like tequila, like supposed to be a nice little, maybe a little less sugar than other alcohols.
Yeah, actually, I've really gotten into tequilas recently too, and tequila is like a stimulant as well. You don't think of that. You don't think of tequila. You don't think of stimulant, but it is a stimulant. But yeah, it's I think it's a little like it's because it's a agave plant, so that you're getting your sweet from that more so than like additive sugars. So.
From other like corns and starches and things like that, probably.
Yeah.
Well, agave.
You have malt for like Scotch.
Mm-hmm.
But agave, yeah, just plant. It's got to be 100% agave, dude. When you drink tequila.
I mean, all I got is fucking Casadores over here. That's all we do.
Yeah, that's a good easy one.
There was one day, like in like early summer, where I found myself during the day, like I would rather have tequila during that day, and I found myself like sipping tequila and like enjoying it.
Yeah,
and it was the weirdest thing because I can't tell you the last time that I enjoyed like just tequila. I mean, I just haven't, but this one day I was like, I kept thinking I'm going to just switch. I'm going to go back to what I normally do. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to just keep sipping tequila today. And it was very, very enjoyable.
The agave plant, like I was just talking to you, it's kind of a more pick you up. So it kind of like get you going, like, stimulant, doesn't really like bring you down, like make you tired. It's really nice to get it as you use as a sipper for sure. That's kind of like traditionally how it really should be drank. Is sipping it
on a little rock or something.
Yeah, you could do it that way, straight. Just like how you would do any kind of whiskey or bourbon.
It was crazy. It had been a long time.
You should get into some of the anejos because those are like a little more on the age statement. Like they're usually aged in bourbon barrels, actually. And they're usually aged for like, typically for like an anejo, I think it has to be 12 months. It has to be aged for like a little over a year.
That's crazy. Never even thought about it.
Because it's got a little darker tint to it, right?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Right, the anejo, then the reposado is probably what you drink right now.
Was it the clear?
Casadores reposado. That's a Blanco.
That's right. Okay, that's right.
The Blancos are like not aged at all, right? Those are just like kind of distilled. Go through the thing. Reposados,
and the ones that sit longer.
The reposados has a little slight darker tint to it.
Mm-hmm.
Those are typically not aged in any barrels, usually just aged with wood, and it's only for maybe a period of 3 months.
I mean, at this point, why don't we, as much as we should maybe just turn this into a liquor podcast.
There's a lot of those out there, and a lot of
I know totally. That's right.
There.
But you're very.
I don't know clearly as much as a lot of those other people do. Those guys way nerd out, or girls nerd out way more than I do on this. Like I just know what I know, and like what I like, and I'm not going to do any more research other than that. But yeah, I watched that show Moonshiners, which is a pretty good show on Discovery Channel. It's like a pretty funny show. And one of the guys, Tim Smith, on there, who does his own legalized bourbon, whiskey and other things. Like he had last season, he had went to Mexico and like was learning about, tequilas, going down to like, tequila. The town is called Tequila in Mexico.
Wow, that's
and
crazy.
Learning about like, how tequila's made and everything. So I was watching that and it's interesting. But yeah, you should try if you're into the sipping tequilas and you're into like maybe getting into that. It's not a bad idea. Get it. Do you guys shop at Costco?
I mean, do I?
Do you?
Do I? Yeah, of course I do.
Okay.
All the time.
Do you buy booze from Costco?
I have I have like those big old things of tequila from Kirkland Tequila from Costco.
Okay. So the Kirkland Tequila is a good it's a clear one, right?
Yeah, the big old round, the big old round thing. Or oblong thing.
Yeah, oblong. Great tequila. That's great for sipping. That's not a bad one for sipping. That's a clear one. Those are great for margaritas, all that stuff. Usually the clear tequila is what you want to use for when you're making margaritas.
Oh yeah, you have to, right? I mean,
you could do it with some of the other ones, but it's just wasteful. It's idiotic. But go and get the Kirkland branded Añejo. It's a liter bottle. It's a tall liter bottle, and it's about $30.
I'm thinking if I have it, I might actually have it.
It's a good one. It's not bad. It's not, believe me, it's a starter kit. It's like a starter kit into Añejo. It's like your building blocks.
That's all I need is just
and then we'll start upgrading you into some other ones.
There's no way I'm going to transfer now in my life from like being like tequila drinker.
Oh, seltzers.
So let me
White
tell you
Claw,
about
White Claw to tequila. It's like 0 to 100.
Let me talk to you about what we call a vodka spritzer.
Oh,
right?
okay.
You think
so
it's
seltzer with a splash of vodka in it.
Yeah,
like
it's not a soda vodka. I mean, that's fine if you want to have that with a little lime up top. But what we'd like to do is go with a little what I like to call a seltzer that has alcohol in it. So now you take about 4 fingers and then you put a little ice in there, and then you take what you like White Claw, maybe you like the Kirkland brand, one of those seltzers. Then after you pour a Kirkland vodka size pour, then you take the seltzer and you just dump it right on top of that. And
I'm just saying, you're preaching to the choir. Like, I think that's the way most of those seltzers like that should be drank, is spiked with vodka for sure. I have just kind of gotten away from the seltzers because of and the High Noons are good. The Kirkland branded ones are solid. Obviously, Truly is a great OG. White Claw.
I guess once I started cutting my vodka with more vodka,
even the Bud Light seltzers aren't bad.
No, those are actually one of my favorites. I haven't seen them anymore. I can't find them.
Go if you come across Happy Dad. Those are good ones.
I've heard so much. I haven't even tasted one of those before.
The Milk Boys, the Happy Dad ones, those are solid, and they have electrolytes in them.
Of course, those guys are pretty funny.
Yeah. So I actually just bought a 12-pack of those. I found them at Ralph's up in Oxnard last week.
Does it taste like a normal?
It's a seltzer. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and actually the flavors are like typically if you get a thing of seltzers, you get the standard.
Does it taste like a High Noon? Does it taste like kind of like a High Noon, or does it have a different?
Yeah, they're all different in their own way. It's like a fingerprint, but I think the flavors are just really good. They have the flavor to them. Like it's nice, and typically when you get like a pack of seltzers, like what's one of the weakest or one of the weirdest flavors that you kind of don't like the most?
Black cherry.
Oh, that's my favorite, asshole.
Oh shit.
That was my favorite.
Oh,
love the black cherry. I know it tastes a little medicine-y sometimes. Some of it could taste like medicine-y.
I mean, it's just like it's like that flavor that doesn't leave your mouth. It doesn't leave your mouth. In the morning, you wake up, you're like, oh, there's still that black cherry flavor.
Black pussy. I was talking about it because I love it. Come on, DJ Quick, son.
Oh yeah, fucking A, of course.
I would say lemon lime. That's where I was kind of going. Lemon lime typically is not always my go-to flavor when I buy a pack. I don't like.
That's
I don't like it.
Perfect one you mix with vodka.
But I say mixing it would be the more perfect one. Yeah, but their lemon lime flavor, the Happy Dad lemon lime flavor, is like one of my favorite flavors out of the group that they offer, between the watermelon, pineapple, and black cherry.
Pineapple.
Yeah. That one, the pineapple one's solid too. The watermelon is probably my least favorite.
Grapefruit, love. I think
I love grapefruit too.
All the grapefruit. I would take all grapefruit.
I like the grapefruit flavors too.
Forever.
Yeah.
So Jeff, it's been a while since we talked, huh?
It has been a while. A few months. A lot of stuff's going on in the world.
A little bit. Pretty crazy.
I don't want to talk about the world right now. It's like keep talking about it. It's just all just like the same depressing political. You know, I remember our lives. I'm talking probably 10 years ago, like a little less, that we never fucking talked about politics. It was so nice. That was a nice world.
And we became what? Like we got older, and all of a sudden we started caring.
Social media became huge, right? More so over the last year. So it's just always in your face. But it's like I remember like good times, like people now that you would like, just because like you follow them on social media and you know like who they like politically, like you wouldn't even want to like hang out with those people anymore. But like 8-9 years ago, like we had good times with those friends, and it's just like it's a shame, or family members. It's a shame that everything's become so political, or it's, I guess, political. That's really what it is, right?
It really is.
If you want to say right, left, whatever you want to say, that's all under the
if you hammer TikTok all the time, it's become all about politics. Also, it's become a place for education too, because you can learn a lot on TikTok, and a lot of news like goes there really fast, really quick, breaking news. And if you follow the right people, you can be on the cutting edge of news that cuts really quick, like happens. And but right now, there's still the fake news, right? People are still following fake news that's being spread out there, or people thinking like the FBI investigation right now they're thinking that's like kind of the fake news or something, or that's like it's like a conspiracy against Trump or something. I mean, what the fuck is going on? I mean,
with not trying to lean one way or the other. You know, I don't really want to go like for left or right. We know where we stand, right? But just trying to make our show very, and not even both sided, because it's just ridiculous. But it's like it's mostly conspiracy theories. That's been the biggest problem.
100%.
It's people that they are just selling their soul to that one side, regardless, because the only way that they can keep their seat or keep their fans, and it's like, it's sad, because these are supposed to be people that aren't fighting for one person. These should be people that are voted in and taking care of the people that voted them in their districts, counties, states, wherever. Like, they're more worried about making everyone happy with whoever's dick they suck,
right? Of course.
Versus like, hey, let's actually go to work and let's like figure out what's problem in our communities and help them make better. and that's been a big problem. I'm talking like from what Jon Stewart just recently did with the burn pit stuff, with the veterans.
Amazing.
It was great, and it's always like, oh, celebrities talk about things, and they're like, celebrities always get in politics, like just go be an actor, go shut up and dribble kind of like mentality.
He made it.
They really do have a big voice. They have a big voice and changes. I mean, we should be supporting our veterans.
Absolutely. He made a big difference for sure.
Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt about it. From the time that they sign on the dotted line to go serve to the time that they retire in life. I mean, when I say retire in life, I mean dead. They should be taken care of.
Of course. I mean, they put their life on the line for our country. But yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate that our country does not even care about people like them, especially like the Republican Party, which I feel like we're losing. We've lost the Republican Party. They're not the same party or at all right now. Completely, it's an embarrassment. They're a fucking embarrassment of a racist fucking traitors is what they are, and they need to change, and they need to figure this shit out, because I would love to like vote for a Republican, someone that would have the old values, when Republicans used to be those people, and they're not. They're wrapped up in this fucking, is still backing Trump and the conspiracy and all that fucking bullshit. And that has to be done with. It's got to be gone now. And I hope right now, with what's happening, I hope we can squash this and get rid of this whole entire fucking thing. And maybe the Republicans can stand up and be a normal party again one day, instead of the ones that have been infiltrated by fucking Trump and all of them, because it's fucked up and unfortunate that that's where we're at right now.
I'm at a point where I don't know if there's any going back or turning back. I mean, I think what this is just a lit the fuse to just more radicalism for more people. And I think where they're really going way radical is now trying to make religion more over the political party, like the whole separation of church and state is like completely gone out the window. And you're talking like bringing back some like old timey shit, I mean? We're like, that's why people left their countries, because of religion. Their country was being ruled by religion, which was like giving no freedoms away, right? Like, talk about losing everything. So that's why people flee to America, because then they can be free from their religious prosecution. Yeah. So and they're talking about the rule of the Bible, and rule of Christianity should be like ruling the United States. And I'm like, no. I'm sorry. But I mean, this is our country the way it is. I mean, this is what it was founded on, and way before Christianity, when you're talking Native American. Right. So
Christianity or religion is the doom of our country, and we're seeing it right now.
Well, that's what they're trying to push, and that's where I'm like not too hip on it. I'm definitely not hip on it, because that's what makes America supposed to be great, is the fact that we're all, we're a big bag of mix of nuts, from all different types of the world, from all over the world. So it's very unfortunate. It's very sad. It's just the fact that it's always in our news. It's the fact that parents are like from day one now are like bringing their kids up to like pick, like choose and brainwash them on a political side, that you're not even giving the kids a chance. Like, I watch some of these videos, like at these rallies, and like kids are all like, like what are we doing? What are we doing here? Like, why do we gotta involve kids into this stuff?
Well,
like,
I tell my kids, it doesn't matter who loves who. Okay, who cares about who? What color your skin is? It doesn't matter. It doesn't really fucking matter. It doesn't matter. No. Who loves who? what color your skin is. None of that fucking shit matters. It just doesn't fucking matter. I can't believe this is still a goddamn problem right now.
I know. We're going backwards.
This is fucking crazy. And it's fucking crazy that we're telling women what to fucking do with their fucking bodies, man.
I know.
What the fuck is going on?
We're literally going backwards.
People can't get fucking married? Fuck off. You all could just fuck off.
Yeah. No, it's terrible. It's like you talk about like want to be a free country and we're going back like you're talking about like Nazism. Like this is like Marxism. Concentration camp shit. Like what the fuck? Where are we going here?
It's Christian.
You can't. Yeah, the Christian nationalism. That's what I keep. Yeah.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
That's no God or Jesus, whatever you believe in, or anyone you believe in would ever sign off on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
not on whatever you're preaching. They're just like this.
Oh.
Like, what are you doing? You're just an idiot. And it's all just, and really all they're doing is just preaching to their base, right? It's just that they're just whatever they can sell to their base, and people just eat it up.
But how is this still? How is that politics? That's what's fucked up too. Is like
just it's terrible.
Bleeds into each other. It's fucking.
All right, I'm done talking about politics. Just because it's always on our.
I know. It's hard. It's just hard. We're all trying to process this fucking bullshit right now.
Yeah. Yep. All right. So let's talk a little sports.
I guess we have
football. We got football. Well, we had a couple more preseason games tonight.
Oh.
The Niners kick off their preseason tomorrow night.
Oh, Trey Lance, hey? We're going with Trey Lance.
Trey Lance. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
I heard Garoppolo. Is Garoppolo going to maybe get picked up?
Well, he's still on the team technically.
Well, he could go to the
still rehabbing, but he's past his physical. I heard Cleveland today.
Cleveland, that's what's there.
That's if the Deshaun Watson suspension is longer than 6.
And they're saying 8, maybe 8.
I mean, come on, dude. Let's be real. That motherfucker should probably be suspended for the year.
Oh,
but
yeah, he should definitely be. Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
you tell me
30, at least the year.
40. What is it? 30.
And they didn't even ding his contract.
What's up?
And they didn't even ding his contract, really.
Right. And he's making a boatload of money, too.
Boat. Yeah. He could buy several boats.
And didn't they have like the massage, the yearly massage?
Yeah, I think there was like I saw an article they had a massage convention like in Cleveland this year, like just like last week or so. Was that just like
that's kind of funny,
ironic, or that's just like perfect timing, or they do this on purpose, or
isn't it funny how like the NFL can just get away with anything they want? It seems like.
I feel like depending on the crime, yes.
And the person,
like drugs, you don't want to get caught smoking weed, dude. You're fucking spending 6 games.
You murder, you rape somebody, you're right back in the league.
Yeah, 3 game suspension. You can pimp slap and like uppercut a chick in the elevator, and you'd be like, dude, like I gotta at least suspend you 1 game.
I'm telling you, if Henry Ruggs didn't kill 2 people, he would be right back in the fucking league.
Oh yeah, for sure. Right, like if he was a free man tomorrow, he'd be playing next year.
Hey, do you see Marshawn Lynch get fucking
in Vegas too? At 7:30 in the morning. It was like 7:45 in the morning.
He fell asleep in his car. So good, he might have slept it off from the night before. Is that what happened?
What, at the like intersection, like in his car? Like where the hell was he?
He was not in the intersection.
I didn't read about the article on him. He was
in like a back kind of like alley area, not in like a.
Oh, he was.
He was kind of just off. He wasn't on like a major street at all. It looked like when I saw the video.
Was he just like in a parking spot? If he's in a parking spot,
he was kind of pulled over on like side of the road a little bit, or side of a back street, like a back street. You know the Vegas shady back streets. You know,
streets back. All right.
And then he's like waking up. He's like talking to the cops, and then he was just asking questions, and then all of a sudden they're like, okay, well, this is not going to go any further than this. We're going to have to pull you out of the car. And they just yanked him out of the car and then put him on his face. And then kind of had to get two sets of cuffs to put his arms together.
I don't get it. Okay, I get it, right?
Exactly. It's
just,
crazy, dude.
It's stupid, but it's like, okay, come on, man.
You're
in Vegas.
We always say this.
You're surrounded by hotels, you don't have posse members, boys with you that you're that'll drive you or an Uber.
I'm saying I think he could have been doing maybe some shady shit in the back roads or something. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? It's just like, man, yeah, who knows?
I don't know. Remember when
I shouldn't really be a hypocrite with that, because I'm sure if I was at that peak or whatever, I'd be like, I just want some alone time, just get drunk and go do whatever, go think you're king of the world by yourself for a while.
But I feel like it's one of those things he got hammered, and then he was maybe driving home early morning, and then he decided just gonna pull over here and fall asleep.
Take a little power nap.
Definitely didn't feel like something where they should have pulled him out of the car.
I feel like he should have been a little smarter about where he went, though. He could have went to a parking garage, or could have pulled into a parking, something.
Like I said, he was
taking the keys out of the ignition. No, seriously, because I think that's where they get you. If you leave your keys in the ignition,
we don't know. Yeah,
driving. But if he had pulled his keys out, say out him in the center console or his pocket, then he wasn't a threat to drive.
He could have definitely had them still in there, possibly, because he had fallen asleep. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and he could have probably fallen asleep with the car running, because he probably had the air on. It's fucking hot as shit.
Yeah, yeah. It's probably why they caught him.
Yeah, and he was asleep at the side of the road, and lights are on. They're like, "What the hell?" Oh, this car looks like it's stranded. Is this car stranded or something?
But it was in the morning, so the light, sun was up.
Fucking Vegas, though, dude. In the morning, it's still 90 degrees.
Yeah, of course. So your car still has to be running, regardless, right?
Oh, that's probably why he got it. It's because the car was running.
So, what are your boys doing for this next coming year when it comes to sports and all that good stuff?
Oh, yeah. So, we have for the little younger boy, 10-year-old, yeah, 10. Jeez. Sorry, I forgot. 10. I actually just found out the other day I'm going to be managing his fall baseball team. I'm back in, son. Back in the game. Managing. It's a quick 3-month little season. Just because it starts basically at the end of this month. So you have all of September, October, and then it's done before Thanksgiving.
Hey, bud, before you go any further, we missed soccer sign-ups.
All right. Oh, damn. Oh, shoot. Oh, you did?
I honestly, I thought I had a couple more weeks, and I didn't. And then all of a sudden I looked up, and it just, they already filled up the league and all that stuff. So I was like, oh, no. I guess, Asher, we're going to have to do fall ball. So, sign us up.
Fall baseball.
Sign us up for fall ball.
So you just have to do one sport.
We got evaluations this weekend.
Okay.
And, it's go time, and I actually signed up to be a
manager.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's only a quick 3 months.
Exactly.
Fall ball is really just about honing your just working on things. Right. Basics. Back to basics, right? It's back to basics. There's no pressure, there's no championship. It's just you have a couple scrimmages, you play other teams. Just
get my son to start swinging the bat again. We've been working on it.
Start building confidence up.
He's ready. Just get up there. Don't worry about it. Just swing the fucking bat. Let's go.
Yeah.
Get ready for spring ball.
Yeah. So he's got spring. Or fall ball. Get ready for spring.
So both kids. But what's
So little guys got fall ball, managing that, and he's going to be doing flag football.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I do flag football. So that'll start up usually around September as well.
What league
start
is that?
finding out.
What league is that?
We do it through Matt Leinart. It's Matt Leinart, Friday Night
Pardon
Lights.
me, bro.
Well, it's Matt Leinart. It's just the league. Yeah, and there's like a bunch of different places that he has games at, or they have field.
Is it like a couple
Friday
months?
Night Lights? The Friday Night Lights thing. So it's usually
okay.
So games on Friday nights. Obviously, you have a practice during the week.
So like
it's pretty bang. It's nice, and it's flag football.
So
games are like 45 minutes long. Nothing crazy. It's good. It's good. Gets kids out, like running, juke moves, catching the ball, good hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. Running routes.
Yep. Jaden loves it. The youngest kid. The oldest kid did it too for a couple of seasons. Liked it as well. It's fun. Then you play defense too. You play offense, defense.
Is there like a hiker, and like
you got center, but centers everyone's eligible to receive. So yeah, even as a center, you can enter as a center. You can like have them hike, and you can still run a pattern, still run a route.
Yeah, so I'm thinking of how my son how he'd work on a flag football team, and I'm not sure he can do the routes, but he could probably hike the ball and then.
If you're showing in the routes like on paper, like you're working on the practices, they'll figure it out because
he could do the center hike.
Yeah.
When you hit the center guy and you delay and then you fade off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he could definitely do it. Fade off into the flats like a tight end.
Yeah. No, flag football is fun. It's a blast. Yeah, little guy loves to do that. Oldest one, he doesn't get ramped up for like another month.
But for volleyball, right?
Volleyball.
Nice. Is this what year were you at? Senior year?
Oh no, he's sophomore. Sophomore in high school, so his PE class is volleyball. So like that's his class. Okay. So he'll have that, which they start again Tuesday, but then club volleyball tryouts are like in September, early September. And then they'll, if we obviously continue doing that, which we're probably going to do, then we'll just, we'll be doing that as well. So volleyball, yep. Flag football, baseball, managing baseball again.
Managing baseball.
Yeah, so it'll be good. Fall ball's good though. You'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I heard it's like a lot more or less.
It's less. It's laid back. Yeah, it's just
again,
it's back to basics. Just having fun. That's I think when the kids excel the most. I want to challenge them as a manager going into this season. I want to challenge the kids to, especially when you get in the spring season, like a lot of the coaches won't put kids in certain positions because they either don't trust them there or because they're being more competitive or whatever the case is, right? So I want to find out what those positions those kids didn't get a chance to play, depending on, how athletic they are. If they're like, not going to get themselves in harm's way, like putting a kid at first base who is picking fucking flowers. Like, hopefully at this age group, I'm not dealing with that, but
you should be a little further ahead.
A lot of these kids that still come out here just because their parents and their kids go to fucking child psychologists, and the psychologist tells the parents, you should sign your kid up for sports. It'll really get them to meet other friends and meet other kids his own age. Mm-hmm. And it'll help with their like skills, their communication skills. And then the parents drop the fucking kid off and bail out for freaking an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh yeah.
Because they don't want to freaking manage their kid. They're like, woo, hour and a half, 2 hours of freedom. I don't got my kid. They're like, use your problem now. You're like, oh, thanks a lot. Like, yeah, thanks a lot for the babysitter.
I'll be back. Hour and a half.
Yep.
Well, I think also only
that's my frustration with Little League per se, is because it's a volunteer run league and you get a lot of parents that don't offer to volunteer their extra time, regardless if it's just raking the fields, maybe taking a chance at umpiring, helping out the snack bar, or just doing something. You don't always have to be a coach, but there's other little ways you can at least help out. But you see a lot of those parents that don't do that, and you're like, it's very frustrating.
Yeah, I have not helped out on the field at all, but I have, and I do.
You're managing though.
I'm managing,
but if you're managing a team, you don't have to. You shouldn't
but
be
I have.
obligated.
I've done it both. I've been helping out on the field. I haven't been able to go there this summer to help out on Thursdays to get the fields going, get the sprinklers going, and all that good stuff. But
yeah, I enjoy that. I enjoy doing the field prep stuff.
Yeah, it's good. It's fun.
Yeah. It's like it's just different. It's just therapeutic. It's cool.
It is definitely learning to cut the grass. Got to get certain areas of the grass grown better.
Yeah, you gotta do that. I'm talking like also field prep too, like dragging, re-chalking lines.
Oh.
I like him chalking them lines, son. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, hit those slopes, baby.
Got them big Tuskers out there, bitch. Like, damn. Come on, gonna play a game on a Sunday morning. I don't freaking. You might see me on my hands and knees.
It's 90 degrees out.
Running down first base
out. But we got them bogles going.
Yeah, I'll hit the freaking running path too. The outside, you want me to take care of those third base, first base coaching little boxes for you? Got you.
Oh, I know exactly how to do that shit now, man. You got the base, you got to go flat, and then you have to come off the back end of the home base about this far, and then you take this corner, and then you drag it from here up the line on the outside of first base.
Yep.
And drag it up, and then you lay the lines.
Play them lines, son. You know it's gonna be a good night. No, it's gonna be a shitty night. It's gonna be good for a few hours, but when you see the sun come up,
it's the most depressing thing in life.
When it turns.
It really is. That's what made me hate doing it. It's when the sun came up. You're like, shit.
Yeah, you're like, fuck. Especially when you're like older, It's not as fun when you're younger, because then you're younger, right? You're just like, let's go to Sunday brunch. Like, let's go get some champagne brunch. Just roll it into Sunday. Not these days. You're like, shit, I gotta be a grown up. I gotta be a parent right now. You're like, fudge.
I gotta be an adult.
Like, I'm like Garrett, like still running the Jack in the Box though at like 8 a.m. and getting like 8 tacos.
Well, that's okay. That's fine.
But yeah. So yes, back to our Bible study class that we were talking about earlier. Christian nationalism. Hail Satan. That's okay. Going back to that, God, that really does irk me. How do they? I mean, really, this with Trump, it's like everyone knew who he was before, right? Like everyone knew. Like, I mean, if you're like my age, I'm mid 40s. Even if you're in your 30s, you knew who Donald Trump was, right? He's just like sleazeball, like kind of like obviously very full of himself. Like kind of con man kind of guy, like New York.
Kind of con man.
Well, no, if you're just like thinking like pretense, right?
Right.
Like you're just like, you know who he is. And all of a sudden you think like he becomes president for 4 years, that he's like this, like say y'all like God, like what the hell? Like what? I don't get it. I don't get what the fascination is with him. It's like he's not no tough guy. He was like fucking been born with a silver spoon in his mouth his whole life, right? He's no badass army soldier. Like never was, but Mr. Bone Spurs, never had to drive a day in his life. Like he doesn't know what the fuck. Like he's never had to drive a car. Doesn't even know how to drive a car. If you told him to get in the car right now and say go drive to Vegas from Southern California, that motherfucker would crash about 15 minutes getting on the freeway from here.
I'm not sure he can read either. Actually,
yeah. Well, I think he can, but it's very a low level. You know what I mean? It's just like I don't get it. Like he's not a tough guy. He acts as a tough guy, but I guarantee if you punch that motherfucker in the mouth, he would go crying in a corner. Like he's no tough guy. And
but
he preys on the stupid.
Oh no, yeah. And he hates his supporters. He hates those type of people.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He hates them. He despises.
Yeah, he's above them. He's fucking gold toilets, and and penthouses and gold, like Mr. Wannabe, like Persian rich guy, king guy. Not a king, not
It's a con
Persian.
Job.
Yeah,
but
he preys on those inbred fucking rednecks. Like it's, oh my god, hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, he's just fucktards. He's a fucktard.
That's what I don't get. Like, it's just like, where's the love for it? Like, where's this like passion? You're just like, oh, we're listening to our leader. Our leader tells us to go do this. We're like, really? Like, I always refer back to the old Pace Picante commercial. Where like, New York City, get a rope. Like, and here they are fucking sucking this dude's dick who's from like New York City, all these hillbillies.
Right.
And then the fact that he makes fun of like his competition and guys, like other guys that are in his same political party, has made fun of them, made fun of their wives, and they still all kiss his ass.
They're still doing it to this day. They're still on his fucking
like Mike Pence. Like, motherfucker almost got him hung one day, and they still love him. Like, what is going on? I'm like Jerry Seinfeld over here. Hey. Tell me what is going on with this. I don't understand. Seriously.
Well, I think at least Mike Pence has turned his back on Trump. So I gotta give.
He's a fucking Weasley little.
No,
bitch.
He's still a turnbag, 100% turnbag, but he still does not. He still believes in the insurrection. I think, is what he said. He still believes that Trump's a turnbag. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I'm sure he believes it, but will never say it publicly because it'll just hurt his stigma or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's really sad. All right, sorry, I went rewound real quick.
It's like a bag of dicks.
That was terrible.
Hot bag of dicks.
Yeah. Any plans this weekend? What's going on? Fun. It's been hot out here in Southern California. It's been humid. Been humid by you?
Humid. Is it humid or humid?
August is always a shit month. It's like you get through like June, July. You're like, okay, it wasn't that bad. It was a nice summer. And then August comes. It's like, fuck you. Here's the heat. And
this weekend? We talking about this weekend? Oh, this weekend. It's hanging out.
Talking about practice.
You talking about practice? We have practice. Yeah, we got practice. We got practice.
Celebrating my in-laws' 50th wedding anniversary Saturday.
Oh, hey,
Saturday, 50th.
50
Can you imagine that? It's 50 years. Have you guys had your anniversary recently?
You guys are 22.
19.
17.
We just had our 19th.
What?
We just had our 19th.
19th, that's right. We just had our 10th.
Oh, nice. 10. All right.
We're 10 married. Yeah, 10 married and 2.5. 2 together. 2 together. Okay. 2 together, and then I got a
12. So 12. All right. Yes.
I'm in my back teeth are frozen. Hold up.
What do I do now? Sit here and talk to myself.
You hear my
I think about this because I think about being married. Yes, when you get married, eventually you hope to never get divorced. But then at one point you're like, you think about it and you meet someone, someone who's been married 50 years, and you're like, holy crap, that's a long time. Golden age, golden anniversary, they call it. I'm gonna repeat this when Dustin comes back. I figure I don't want to down airtime. Just put my finger in my nose over here. But 50 years is crazy. Like even like right now, I feel like at 19, I'm like just have my 19th, and I feel like it's been 50 years already. So I really wish someone would send me a gold medallion for making it this far. I mean, that would be kind of nice, but not going to happen. But I always think like people that get married. Or I'm just talking to myself over here. Oh yeah, yeah. You should really try the reposado. You should graduate to the Casadoras reposado. Yeah, that's the Blanco's not bad, but
I have no idea, bro.
It's just it's a margarita making.
This one is?
It's clear, right? What is it, Blanco? Say Blanco on there?
Yeah, Blanco, but this is what everyone around me is buying is like the shit.
It's the margarita. I mean, it's all right. I wouldn't buy I've tried the Añejo version of that.
But see, that's not bad.
I don't like the Añejo version. That I think their best one is the Reposado one. That's the one you should get.
I just took a shot of tequila, and did you see my mouth?
Yeah, that was. You look like you wanted to vomit almost.
No, it barely moved.
It kind of quivered a little bit.
Watch.
Yeah, you want to do it again? Yeah. I'm watching. All eyes on you, buddy. Do it. Drink that.
It's not that bad.
Drink that tequila. I'll drink with you. Yeah, you held strong on that one. That first one though. I wish I had instant replay. If you go back and look at the video, you'll be like, "Yeah, I quivered."
It might have just been like
what was that? What was it? Was it butter? You say butter? Okay, we're talking about weddings. Talking about anniversaries.
Oh,
going back. Okay, go by the Casadoras. Go by the Casadoras Reposado, then get back to me.
Say it again.
Go by the Casadoras Reposado and get back to me.
I definitely won't.
You should.
Well, if someone around me is like, I gotta buy tequila, I'll be like, hey, buy the
can you pick up a lot? It's like $23.
Buy the Casadoras Blancos.
Reposado.
Reposado.
Exactly.
Okay, Reposado Casadoras.
Yes. Go buy that one.
I can put that. I got it.
Oh, geez. Yep. So it's talking about wedding anniversaries, weddings in general. And obviously when you get married, you're like, you want it to, I would assume that most people when they get married want it to last forever, right? Most people don't get married and they're like, I hope this only lasts 3 months. Or if I can get 5 years out of this, I'll be fine. I think most people think like that, or the people that are marrying from out of country so they can like become maybe a citizens or something.
Well, you have parents. Your parents are still originally married, right?
Yes.
And I have parents that are divorced, and my wife has parents that are divorced. So we have a different situation.
Yeah.
And I think based on my situation, I'm going to make sure that my wife and I will never get a divorce. And I waited long enough in my life that I don't want to put my family through something like a divorce, like I went through as a young person, So I guess that's where I'm coming from in my life. So I'm kind of trying to do the opposite of what my parents did. And I think my wife is on board also.
That's good. Yeah. And again, I got in-laws, my folks still married. Yeah. I mean, I don't even know how the hell my parents are still married.
Right. Right.
Kudos to you.
Because your parents fall in the same, your parents are kind of like my parents originally, maybe, where they kind of were together at a young age. And then my parents just got divorced and yours decided to stay together. Which
ride this wave. Like, the choppiest, bumpiest.
Have you talked to him lately? Have you talked to him? Oh, okay.
No.
You haven't, not like, how long's it been?
Over a year.
Okay.
Year and a half.
So not even like for the holidays or anything, huh?
No, year and a half, and it's been probably like 4 since I've even seen him. See what you're doing? Making me drink again.
Hey,
that's all it takes. It doesn't take much.
I know what it takes. I know you.
But I get from your point of view, they're like you want it to work because you've been through that, right? And I
right.
totally agree. And I feel like you found someone that you can make that work with. I just feel for like the people that like want to get married, they spend a fortune on a damn wedding, and it fucking kapoots out like after like 2 years or less than that.
It's not about it's not about the wedding, right?
It's not about the wedding. It's not about the size of the ring. It's not about any of that shit. So if you're going in there to get a big ring, if you're going in there to have the most extravagant wedding, then you're only doing that just for yourself for those periods of time. It's like getting a new tattoo.
Right.
Everyone likes the new tattoo look, right? Beautiful. Looks beautiful.
Unless you get
nice, fresh. Right.
Unless you get something that actually fucking means something.
Or that
you actually fucking care about.
Yeah. And then, 2 months later, a year later, you're like, it doesn't have that same smell, look to it. I'm out. It's like, and then you blew all that money, you did all that shit to go get married, and you didn't. It was an epic fail.
You know what I have to say, bud? Between you and me right now, we have almost 20 years of marriage between us.
Almost.
We do.
Your math is terrible. Like, I shouldn't be doing math right now. And I'm like, wait, bro. You just said 10. I just said 19.
Wait, no. You have almost 20. I have 10. That's 30 years.
You said almost 20 years.
No, I said, sorry, I slurred my words, I think. I said 30 years.
But maybe you should keep drinking that Blanco.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Hey, fine with me. Yeah. No, 30 years. 30 years.
We have to be outstanding citizens, and great husbands. I mean, look at us.
Well, I'll tell you this much. The FBI is not coming through my door anytime soon.
Because you know what?
If I don't break the fucking law.
If the FBI comes through your back door, you know what it means? You know what it means?
It
means you probably did something wrong. The FBI just doesn't show up with the money.
Yeah, they just don't show up because they just want to stash some fucking shit on you.
They don't do. This is all like, hey, we're just here,
Mr. I'm never in the wrong. It's always something else. Like, how many times can you freaking believe the same shit? It's just like the roller coaster that won't fucking end. You're like,
plead the fifth.
Oh, it's like, yeah, but that pleading the fifth only for mobsters and people that are like,
right, or for Hillary Clinton.
Yeah. Meanwhile, she was, questioned for 11 hours straight, and she did answer questions and shit. That guy's such a pussy. He's such a pussy. He wears a fucking diaper. He wears a diaper because he shits and pees himself. He snorts Adderall all day long. That's who he fucking is. He's a fucking lunatic. Like, he snorts Adderall all day long and fucking wears a diaper and shits and pees himself.
He's the biggest turd bag. And the only reason we're doing this is to make sure that he can't fucking run again.
Exactly.
Thank God, I can't handle this fucker.
Problem is, it's going to set off a whirlwind of fucking radicals and dum-dums like the guy today that showed up with an AR-15 but walked into the FBI office with a fucking nail gun. You're like, what the? But the people in the media, all the fake news media, but it's not it is the deep fake news media. It's the radicals and the well, no, not the Proud Boys, but they're just they're preaching to these people. They're telling them that you should go after these guys.
The fake news conspiracy.
The conspiracy theorists, and they just ramp it up. They just like, oh yeah, like nope, I would still bring your guns tomorrow. But basically, that's what they're saying. You guys should if you guys haven't bought a tank yet, you guys should maybe invest in one because we're taking them buildings down. If shit doesn't go our way, talk about snowflakes. Good Lord.
They don't realize that.
Ultimate snowflakes.
They don't realize that they can try to fight the government for about maybe the 15 to 30 seconds before the government will absolutely fucking eliminate them. Like they would clear out any fucking person in seconds.
You'd like to think so.
You can't fight the goddamn government with guns. What do we do?
No.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna go for a goddamn.
They want to start a civil war.
What do
They want to start a civil war, but it's a bunch of fat basement boys like trying to like reload their guns. I mean, they got all the guns in the world. I mean, they probably never shoot any of them. Like
no, they do. They fucking
some of them do, and some of them don't. Like I know people that have a lot of guns. They probably didn't shot them damn guns in years.
Damn gate.
The goddamn gun took your job. Take your jobs.
Hey, by the way, did you see that South Park had their 25th anniversary at Red Rocks in Colorado? A concert.
No. Oh, really?
They did a whole entire concert. It was packed.
Oh, I imagine.
Oh, it was pretty good. You gotta.
I'll check it on YouTube. It's on YouTube.
There's like they had Ween there, the band Ween, and they had Primus there.
Oh wow!
And they
did Primus did their
song.
Jam,
they also played every song from like I think every show they ever had.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. It's amazing how long those guys have been around. Like you didn't think about it. Like wow, South Park would be around
25 years.
Yeah.
It feels like
they came out
around longer than that, but look at we're 40.
My kids want to watch it, and I'm like, no.
I keep teasing my children.
They've seen it. Oh, don't get me wrong. They've seen it and they've watched it, but I try to like. I don't really want to feed it to them. No, that's Family Guy's like already bad enough.
Oh, we don't watch that. We don't want. So I watched. We watched The Simpsons. So the kids they have seen most of The Simpsons at that point. So
okay, yeah, my kids have never gotten into The Simpsons.
Well, I felt like that was like you start with Simpsons, and we get into like Family Guy, and then Family Guy is South Park. It's kind of the same thing.
South Park's way raunchier.
Because they're more unreleased. They can just do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, they're way raunchier. They gay stuff. I mean, everything. I mean, gay stuff isn't like it's bad. I just mean like they get really into like homosexuality and drugs and everything crazy there. Yeah,
I'm sure if you were to put your kid
Mom's a whore,
if you were putting your kid in front of like Family Guy, when he got done with it, he would know everything about the world and sex.
Yeah. You definitely don't need to sit down and have that conversation. I don't feel like I even have to do that now. Just because, again,
can you believe,
bro? It's at our fingertips.
That they're trying to tell gay people that they can't get fucking married, dude.
Yeah, I hear. Yeah, well, they want to get rid of same-sex marriage, and then I'm hearing if like Republicans go on to win next year and take over the Senate, they're talking about wanting to get rid of Medicare and Social Security. Why would you want to get rid of that? Those are the people who fucking are your base, and they still take from them, and they still vote for them. It's so sad.
Last year,
so brainwashed.
Maybe 2 years ago, we were doing a podcast. We ripped on Kavanaugh. Remember Kavanaugh?
Oh yeah,
fucker. And we let him, and then we were like, "Oh, it's no big deal. It's Kavanaugh." Look it's become a disaster. That motherfucker's put in how many fucking Supreme Court justices? How many?
3. 3 too many for sure.
And then now it's making a fucking difference. It's now making
like
a
6 people,
difference.
6 people, or what was it? No, 7 people, 8 people, or whatever it is. But they're all people that are making like huge differences in our society that aren't even voted in people. These are people that are just like not voted in by the people, not by us. They're appointed by someone, and they're just go through some stupid, interrogation pretty much from everyone. They're like, oh yeah, you still get it, regardless. So it's really bullshit. And Kavanaugh's a piece of shit. And speaking of that last lady that he let in there
the cunt. I'm just saying, the 3 women the 3 people he put in there are fucking everything up right now.
Yeah, and just so happened one retired, and then he was able to appoint
RBG.
someone.
And unfortunately, RBG should have fucking retired when
Mitch McConnell fucked this all up too.
Well, no, but also RBG should have retired when she was when Obama was in place. Because if she would have retired, he could have put another one in, and that would have changed a lot of things. But
that's
but
why are we gravitating back to this politics
thing? I know.
God damn it! I fucking want to cut myself now. Great.
Hey,
that's terrible.
Today we were at In-N-Out Burger, and they had paper straws. And I was like upset at Ophelia. I'm like, she's like, I'm gonna go get a straw. I'm like, no straws. We're good. You don't need a fucking straw. Just drink out of the cup.
Just drink out of the bottle.
And she's like, no. And I'm like, no. And then I'm like, okay, go get a fucking straw. Kill the goddamn turtles. And then she walked over there, brought one back, and I'm like, oh, it's paper.
It's just a waste, though. Paper straws are terrible. I feel like, kids are different. The kids, I get, they need lids and straws because
we did zero.
They all drop the shit. Oh, zero lid?
Zero lids today. We just did paper straws.
When you go to In-N-Out, what do you order?
So today I had a 3x3 protein style.
Oh, 3x3 protein style. Okay. That's got to be a giant mess.
It is. It was spurting out.
Greg, with cheese
and
sauce. It's a giant mess.
Oh yeah. I just couldn't. As long as I take the bread off of it, then I'm not so bloated at the end. Kind of a thing. So,
do you do anything special in the burger? Like, do you animal style it, or do you?
No, just protein style. No.
3x3 protein style. No onions.
No engines.
You don't like onions?
I do actually. I'm actually becoming an onion guy now. So
you ever asked with grilled onions?
I don't. Every time I have not even tried the onions on the burger yet, even though I cut up little sliced onions tonight for taco night.
Okay.
For myself and Ophelia, yes.
So my favorite burger to do now is just double. It's perfect, And I ask for whole grilled onion because I like onion, but I like the grilled onions. But when they do just the grilled onions, you don't really taste them as much, right? Because they're just grilled and just put on the burger. But you can ask for a whole grilled onion, and I get the little green chilies. I ask for chopped green chilies, and they put them in the burger.
Oh my God! My wife loves those chilies, though.
Game changer on the burger. Game changer on the burger. Get a whole grilled onion. So that means they gotta grill the whole onion, which is nice. And you don't really taste that. It's not bad. It's not overpowering. Not like with having normal fresh onion on there. So it's a little grilled. It's got a little char on there. And then ask them to do the chopped green chilies, and they put it in the burger. Get a little spice in that burger. Oh, mama.
Interesting. Hey, because there's so many random recipes on that In-N-Out menu.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like the animal
Flying
style
Dutchman.
fries. Animal style fries, though, to me, it's like, yeah, it's like I like them. I don't mind them. But you better order animal style fries there. And you better, once you get that order, you better freaking rush to the table and start eating those things because they'll turn to cement faster than anything. Like you could build a cabin in the woods with animal style French fries from In-N-Out if you like wait long enough because they'll just be fucking hard. Like real hard.
But that's why, the Flying Dutchman?
Sounds familiar, yeah.
Well, it's like I think it's a patty with cheese on top, and that's it. That's all it
really?
is. So you'll get like a patty,
Yeah.
cheese on top. You could throw some onion. It probably changes the name, but it's called a Flying Dutchman.
You know you can get a grilled cheese there.
Yeah, my
You
sister.
don't have to get a burger.
What?
Like I said, you don't have to get a burger or meat.
Oh, I know. My sister likes the grilled cheese over there.
Yeah.
Oh, I love getting cheese fries over there. Ooh, cheesy poo fries.
Cheese fries.
Oh, yeah. So you get the fries. They put a whole layer. They put it in a thing, melt it. You got cheesy fries. Cheesy fries.
I've never ordered that. I just cheesy fries.
Cheese fries. Yes.
Cheese fries.
Cheese fries. I call them, sorry. Everything over here is cheesy poos, cheesy fry.
Okay.
Cheese fries.
Yeah, see, I don't.
They don't last that long, and you can't share
no.
because the whole top. If you let the cheese fries sit too long, once you grab them, you'll take a whole layer off the top.
Oh, I'm sure.
It'll be like a whole conglomerate of fries just hanging off.
I'm not gonna lie, like In-N-Out's not for everyone. I get it. Like there's a lot of debate between like the best burger places. Like Five Guys is solid, way overpriced.
I haven't been there in so long.
So expensive. Crazy expensive. Good burgers, solid burgers, the fries are good. Cajun fries, peanuts, whatever.
Peanuts?
Peanuts.
You say penis?
Penis.
Oh.
Penis. Way overpriced. The Habit, solid, not bad. If you live in the Texas area, Whataburger, it's okay. In-N-Out to me is just the reason it's not the best. It's not the best, but it's solid, and every time you go there, it's a consistent taste. It's not like they overcooked it, not like it's undercooked. It's just always consistent. It's just a solid little burger, reasonably priced, not meant to just like be the all and all out, but it's just that's it. And the fact that they have these little secret hidden menu things, and you can change it up, you can do that. Like there's like it's like a cool little thing, to it. But it's not meant to be the best burger, I don't think. It's just meant to be consistently solid and cheap.
Right. I don't go there for the fries or anything like that.
No, the fries are not the best thing. Yeah. Like Del Taco fries are better.
Oh, the crinkle cuts.
Yeah. Or like Chick-fil-A fries but the problem is Chick-fil-A, but you don't get that many of them. The waffle fry.
So so we have the kids' music class is right next to Del Taco.
Oh, shit.
And it took a couple times, like kind of trying to sell them on it. And now it's all about a couple bean burritos.
What do you mean sell them on? The kids don't like to eat there?
Well, in the beginning, we hadn't gone there before.
Oh, jeez, dude. What is your holdup?
Well,
keep those kids. Should I call Child Protective Services on you guys? Like, what's going on over there?
This was about a year and a half ago. Okay, so they're on board now.
My kids don't live off of it, but they've been eating it for fucking years. Like
a year and a half, probably a year and a half.
I get the taco and burrito pack.
No, they love the bean and cheese, no sauce. So regular bean and cheese, no sauce. So the kids it started with 2. Now they're at 4 because now they eat 2 each.
I don't even know you anymore. Podcast is canceled. Where's the cancel button? My kids
just love Del Taco now.
Just that after a year and a half? What are they? These kids are like 12 now, right? What are we doing? What the hell, guy? You like holding them back?
I did. I probably held them off.
I mean, like I said, I don't expect them to eat it for dinner every night.
I'll bill you 6. Billy's only 6.5. Okay.
Fucking kids driving this week? You're teaching them how to shave? Just now eating Del Taco? What the hell, guy?
I just introduced him to medium sauce, okay? Come on.
Come on. It's either red or green, kids. It's no plain. No plain. You like red? You want green. That's it.
What's going on with your nacho fries? What are we doing here?
Okay. Mind blown. Fucking quick story. So I remember we talked about him before. Living legend in our life.
What?
I said we've talked about him before on our podcast. Living legend in our life. Living legend. Gabriel, the older Hispanic guy who used to work at Del Taco, like back in Dana Point. Back in Gabriel. You know, Gabriel say, hey guys, Del Tacos. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there you
Gabriel.
go.
Hey guys, how you guys doing tonight? Okay, come on, dude. I was just talking to so
He works
yesterday I go
he's up in the Lake Forest one over there.
No. So yesterday we decided it was Tam's last day of her summer. We decided for lunch we're gonna take the electric bikes out to go to lunch. So Tam and I wanted to go to Board and Brew. It's a sandwich place not too far where we live. It's like sandwiches and beers and like they do like a bunch of signature sandwiches. But the kids are not big fans of there. But there's a Del Taco right in the same parking lot. So we're like, we'll go to Del Taco first.
What's the name?
RSM, just up street from us.
It's off of
Antonio Parkway.
Antonio and
I don't even know. Rancho Santa Margarita. Oh no, it's I fucking don't know. I don't know. It's just like it's like only fucking Del Taco and Rancho Santa Margarita.
I know the one, dude. I was just waiting for the name.
Yeah. So
all right, go ahead.
So I go in there. I'm like, okay, I'll go in there. We ride up with electric bikes. I pull it. I walk in there with the kids to order them some because they don't like to eat at Board and Brew. And who the fuck is working there? Goddamn Gabriel. I'm like, son of a bitch, Gabriel, seriously, you're here too? I'm like, holy crap. Like my wife and I ran into him like a couple months ago at this Mexican restaurant, Franco's Famous. Franco's Famous off of Oso in like Laguna Niguel. It's like this newer, like hipper Mexican restaurant in Laguna Niguel, right off of it was like fucking Oso and Golden Lantern or something like that, or no, it's no, not that
Lantern and Crab Valley.
No, it's I'm sorry, wrong street. I'm thinking of. I can't remember there, but fuck, whatever.
But
so I've known this guy. I've known this guy for fucking years. Like
I know. Remember we realized he had like 7 children, been married for 20 years, and we thought he definitely was.
Thought was gay,
straight, gay.
I mean, no big deal. I thought, I mean, he was like, oh, but I'd run into him everywhere. So like, I was telling the kids, like, how do you know him? Like, dude, like I've known this guy for like 25 years, and it's like I run into him at either Del. I run into him at. Are you there?
Yeah. I don't know what just happened.
Jeez, you got excited there. ¿Qué
Everything
pasa? Excited.
Oh, Lake Forest. He was off the Lake Forest one.
He was in Dana Point. I would see him at the Dana Point Del Taco years ago, and then when we would go to Champagne Brunch at El Torito in the harbor. He worked fucking there.
Yes.
And then you say you ran into him at Lake Forest Del Taco.
Yes.
Okay. And then I used to play when I was living in Dana Point. I was playing like an adult men's flag football league, and we would go to this Mexican restaurant called Flamingos, right off La Paz, and like almost by the freeway. Flamingos. He was working there, and the other guy Gabriel, who like was like a son from the owners of that company, started Franco's Famous down the street. And then that's where I see him there most of the time. And then I ran into Del Taco and fucking Rancho Santa Margarita the other day. I'm like, this guy is seriously. I'm like, he looks the fucking same too. Like he doesn't age. He works fucking everywhere. I feel like I've got like a creepy, like weird stalker. And it was funny because we like Tam and I were
you remember the bar? Remember the bar next to Patsy's? I mean, the Mexican food place, 2 doors down next to Patsy's.
Yeah, it's on the end corner.
You worked there.
You worked there too?
You worked there. Yes, I remember going there one time. I remember going there, and all of a sudden,
I was talking the other day. I'm like, "Oh, you working at Flamingo? Are you working at like I just saw you like not too long ago at Franco's Famous?" Like, "Oh, I'm working there tonight at 4." We almost went there just to go see him. I'm like, it's fucking crazy.
He's out of control.
He's out of control.
Yeah. Or he's just trying to make a life.
Dude, like what a life. Like what a fly on the wall chasing that guy for like a day. It's like he probably reminds me of the Tommy Davison sketch on Living Color when no, I'm sorry. Yeah. Like the Rastafarians, the 15 jobs. Hey, my 15 job.
He probably definitely did
I'm
have
the
that.
contractor. I'm the plumber, the electrician. He's fucking everywhere. It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. He definitely
his age too, because he wasn't like young like when I first met him. So I'm like, he said it when I saw him like a couple months ago at Flamingos or Franco's. He was saying he's got like a couple more years left, and he's gonna be retiring.
He's
I don't know. I was like blown away. I was like, "Oh fuck!" Like he's commuting way up here in Rancho for Del Taco. Like shit.
I've seen him. I don't even live in Orange County anymore, and I've gone there and I've seen him.
Dude, it's not. I feel like maybe he's like quadruplets or something. He's got like 4 other brothers that all look exactly the same.
El Cortez, the good to go.
It's crazy. Yeah, like so many places. The kids are like, "How do you know him? Did you like used to hang out with him?" And I'm like, "No." It's like I just ran into every place I went to go eat. He worked everywhere.
He said every bar I've been to.
Like seriously, like we would go to Del Taco late on a Saturday night to the drive-thru in Dana Point, and he would be there. And the next morning we would go to freaking El Torito for Sunday brunch, and there he is pouring the champagne. I'm like, I'm having like fucking like a Twilight Zone thing.
We gotta track this guy.
Then I go play flag football, and then like he would freaking be at Flamingos. I'm like, God damn it!
Oh my god! Do you ever sleep, dude? Speed.
Yeah.
Gotta be speed.
No, because he looks so good. Like, there's no way. Like Speed, he just looked tore up, right? He just like no teeth. Like he just looked fucked up. But
they're good. I mean, they could figure out the Speed thing and look still
manage the looks. Like is he like Gorilla Glue some teeth in before like a shift or something?
A glossy teeth.
Blown away. Like I seriously want to get this guy's number just so we could text every now and then. I feel like I should send him a Christmas card at this point. Like he's got to be on my list. All right, DMudd. I think I'm calling it for the night.
It's probably good.
I'm tapping out.
We've been
on for a little over now.
Oh no, it's been like hour and almost 2 hours.
Oh god damn it! I can't even.
I gotta get my wife off the couch.
Oh yeah, she probably wants to go to bed now too.
Yeah. She's already in bed. She's sleeping away. Yeah. Well, dude,
she was out of town.
Oh, she was out just till late tonight.
Oh, I thought she was like on a business trip out of town.
I know. I didn't know how else to put it, and I felt like I just
lied to me, bro.
What?
Fucking lied to me, bro.
Whoa! Don't bash your head open. Hold on, I gotta get rid of this.
You told me your wife was gone. Like the mistress. You told me your wife was gone, man.
Is your wife there right now?
When are you leaving your wife for me? God, talk about a headache. That must be. We should, hey, write that down for next week's topic. I'm sure, but I think
psychotic women.
The mistress.
Oh, yeah, reasons why I'll never have
well, I'm trying to. I just haven't found the right time. She just found out her grandma passed away. It's going to be a couple more weeks.
Right, next week. Like the top reason.
You tell her you're leaving her for me.
Top reasons I'll will never have a mistress.
Yeah.
Top list.
They make a sad mistress song. Like, thought he was coming home tonight, but it's not really his home tonight.
Or
the mistress song.
When you're home, you're like, I'm home alone with my wife, and then that mistress knocks on my door. You're like, fuck. That's a bad idea.
Yeah. Mistress has got you on the phone as my love of my life. You've got the mistress as Steve on your phone.
Honestly, if you ask my wife right now, my mistresses are this right now. You and I, and my boys' trip in 2 weeks. These are my
boys.
Vegas?
What? Boys trip?
Oh, dudes, going with the dudes.
Yeah, no, I get that. No, I get that.
Dude trip.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, gotta do it. Gotta have them.
I mean, what the fuck? What am I doing here? Just raising babies? What the fuck?
Yeah. Could have been a freaking Amish at this point.
I could have had a different life, if I went another way.
Yeah, well, don't start now. It'll cost you a lot in this fucking state.
It's already over.
Yeah.
Game over.
Yeah. Well, next week, 2 topics: the mistress and getting castrated at home for the price for no money. No money down castration.
Sounds good, bud.
All right. Yeah. We already got 2 topics for next week. Hope everyone tunes in.
Yeah, we're
talking castration. We're talking castration and mistresses.
In bottles of liquor. In bottles of liquor.
Bottles of liquor. All right, buddy. Thanks for squeezing me in tonight.
You're all good, dude.
All right.
See you soon.
Yep.
Next week.
Enjoy your weekend.
You too.
Peace out.